Hey, Get Fox here. Now here's a play with Cam Newton. It's not in the video today, but watch him shrug off that guy and throw the ball to Moss. So that's a little tease right off the bat. Let's go through the lineup first. I got Clowney here. You can take a look at his stats. That draft Clowney is going to be on the squad. This video isn't really going to be focused on him, but he will be featured along with a lot of other guys. Cam Newton's kind of the focus. Same with Ross here. John Ross will also be the focus that I'll be talking a lot about, and my thoughts on some other things. So let's take a look through Cam Newton's stats first. 93 speed. You can see that's pretty darn good. Like upper, I don't know, upper tier for quarterbacks, but mid to upper tier for scrambling quarterbacks. Well, let's just put that in elite tier. Throw power, it's still no Vic. We'll just put it there. No Vic. 97 throw power, upper tier. 97 throw short, 96 medium, 92 deep, 92 play action, 96 throw on the run, which is very important. And as you saw in that first play, you're taking a look at his run stats there on the left of screen. He shrugs off tackles crazily. There's more of his throwing stats there on the left too. We'll get back to him in a little bit. John Ross, 99 speed. I mean, that's really kind of what you want to look at. Acceleration also at 99. Just amazing. Jumping in 95. He's only 5'11", so I don't know what the swerve guys are going to be great with him because he's not as tall as a lot of them like. Here's the offense I'm running with today, so pretty talented. Got a few of these cards borrowed to me, like the Cam, of course, was from Royvin, who's a mod on the MUT subreddit. Moss there, Ross there. Ross was from Saharajoe because I didn't really want to go on a shopping spree. Clowney there was from NYM. So, yeah, I kind of borrowed quite a few there. Back to the offense. But, yeah, so defense, offense, let's get through it. Here are my top three as I'm going to talk through a few things. So, YouTuber tournament moved on to the second round. I matched up against Cookie Boy first game. He went 3-0 in his bracket, so he's a very solid player. I cannot underestimate any opponents, or got to do my homework on all of them basically. Can't skip through. So there's Clowney, first play of the game, not a big deal. Getting a sack. That's just how Clowney does. You know, it's great having him on that edge there. Just literally can't run that way. Now his pass rush skills could leave something to be desired, but it is what it is there for that one. So we're going to send some edge heat anyway with Clowney, and no, he didn't get the shed, unfortunately. He's still not, all right, there he shedded. Still a little late. He wouldn't have, the user had to make the play there, no Clowney. So I did notice I was going against another Clowney. I don't think it was a draft Clowney in another game, and he was in the dollar formation. He just instantly shedded everything. I mean, the Clowney cards have played better than any defensive line for me this year. Nice knockdown. But back to John Ross, Cam Newton, and we'll get to other topics there. So Cam Newton. The funny thing that came out of this this stream on last Tuesday, I was facing some heavy pressure. This one, this guy brought some of it. Nice completion there to pick up the first down, and you'll see a lot of heavy pressure there. But the great thing about Cam there, and you saw that first play, after a while, I'm just like, I'm not even going to try and block the nickel blitz or the blitz that they're bringing, the heavy pressure. There's LaDainian Tomlinson limited time card too if you want to get some footage or look at him. Here's Ross, of course. Newton Ross, made in heaven. He did a press cover 3 against John Ross. That's not going to end well for you. So, of course, throwing deep when you see a press guy against it, you're going to see me try that again, but you're going to see what happens the next few times. There's Clowney. I don't know who caused that fumble, but nobody's unable to pick it up. May have been the user. May have been, some backside pursuit there, Clowney or Dockett there. But anyways, defense looking tough. Little jump rabbit rolling out. They're the pressure finally gets home. So, John Ross, 99 speed. Do you guys, what's your thoughts on that? Does that break Madden for you guys? Is that an issue? Is it just basically become too streak heavy? Because in years past, Madden 16, everybody complained about the game being too streak heavy. Basically, all you did is throw somebody down if they went one-on-one coverage with your, your Julio Joneses, your, who else was a big, your Vincent Jacksons, your Golden Ticket Mike Evans, your Golden Ticket Des Bryant. Then you just throw it up. So this guy's throwing heavy heat. They were able to convert it the third and forever because they were able to pick up that heat. Here's another one, Cam Newton. So Cam Newton, I feel Cam Newton's the best quarterback in the game against pressure. He's got the oblivious trait. There's Barr, of course, doing Barr things. He won't miss throws under pressure that well. And what's great about it, here's I tried to streak it too, but I threw it inside. I should try to throw that more to the outside. But I think Vic against like drop 8ers, because he's got a little bit more speed, he can make them pay a little bit more off the edge. Ooh, I may have had a streaking Ross that would have been open if maybe I waited a second. Maybe potentially Cam takes that hit, shrugs it off, and then we complete it down the field for quite a bit of distance. But Ross is going for 830K, and Cam's well over $3 million. I do not like the way EA made those players so expensive. You know, I know John Ross is expensive because of how like amazing he is. His overall isn't any better than the other wide receivers in the draft. Just 99 speed is that valuable. So that one you can't really blame on EA because the other 97 Williams at wide receivers, we just completely airballed that one. I think it was a funky flat route why we airballed that one. The other 97 receiver that came out of the draft promo is what, 300K? So you can't really blame that on EA. Just gave him great stats. Which, I mean, I love to see the market drive the stat. So here's another streak there. We were not able to beat him there deep, unfortunately. Maybe we just didn't have enough time. So when he's calling this cover 3 press, he's bringing a heavy pressure. Nice knockdown by his user. So 830K for this John Ross. And I didn't like how EA did not release the second bundle either. Nice man coverage on me. I thought I could go to that seam again, but the man coverage knocked it down. So I don't know. What do you guys think of them not releasing a bundle? Not my favorite thing for them. That's an issue. Cam Newton's price. But is Cam worth 3 million coins in my review? Best quarterback in the game. No card's worth 3 million. Or 3.8 I see some people selling it for. No way in heck. Especially with golden ticket cards are going to come out. We're only maxing at 99 stats. And the dual chemistry is great, but I think we're going to get some more like that within the next coming weeks. And with new promos coming up, just about every Friday they put out some new promo or something. Not every Friday, but most Fridays. I guess we'll see. Maybe the golden ticket promo starts this. I guess all we have to do against this heavy blitz there is run off the edge. And have you guys faced a lot more heavy blitzers or guys that kind of drop into coverage? This time of year, people's schemes are pretty well defined. You're not going to go against anybody that's kind of just freeballing it out there. You're going to go against guys that actually know, what they're doing, and you really have for the last few months. And I guess depending on what level you play at, you really have been doing that all year. I mean, you get some games where they mismatch you against somebody new, but Madden's effectively washed out all the new players. There was I should have kept user rushing. Just because of their terrible online matchmaking system that I've done videos on, or a video specifically on their terrible matchmaking. So most of the new players have washed off or out because they weren't able to find a fair game. And we're left with the veterans, the hardened Madden criminals. But Cam Newton, what's there not to love about this card? I guess you could pump his speed up a little bit. I do notice they're coming out with these cards after they gave the ultimate ticket. And why did they give Cam Newton 2 chemistry abilities but then allow golden ticket makers or ultimate ticket makers to do the same thing? Kind of, I wouldn't say crappy in my opinion, but it does feel kind of crappy because generally in years past, golden tickets / ultimate tickets were the best cards of the year. And not having that this year, kind of disappointing. Like, obviously Cam, I think, is probably going to be better than Mariota. Than Ultimate Ticket Mariota. I think this Cam is going to be better than that card. But I guess we'll see. Maybe the speed of Mariota will be a little bit better. But the way Cam can break these tackles in the pocket, it's unusual. It's at one point during the stream I said it feels like I have the Konami cheat code activated or something silly like that. Here we went that backside post route to get a one-on-one coverage with Moss here. Cut it. Oh yeah, right before taking the hit. Gotta love that oblivious trait. Moss stiff-armed the hell out of his safety. So we're just kind of rolling on the clock here, throwing quick passes, trying to get out. We've actually done pretty well against his defense, even though it's got good pressure. Look at that. Oh, broke the first tackle. The second one came through. Once again, another tackle, broken, delivered to Moss. But like that's just unfair. It's just not even, I don't know. I don't know what to say. Look at this. Once again, nice. Moss in the post. So he quits the game. My review of Cam Newton, amazing, too expensive. My review of Ross, amazing, about the right price. Thanks for watching. Call to action. I'll see you tomorrow.